Hi guys, today I'm finally coming to you with a long-awaited video. Finally, I got around to shoot a video all about my great length hair extensions and application with Cowboys and Angels. If you follow me on Snapchat, you do know quite a bit about my extensions at the moment, I would say, because I've been talking about it quite a lot. But if you're new on this platform, then you're about to find out everything. So basically, maybe let's start with what a great length hair extensions are. They are basically pre-bonded hair extensions that are applied to your own hair. Great lengths are luxurious, the highest quality hair extensions on the market, and they are applied in certified salons only, like Cowboys and Angels. So quickly, maybe just to give you an idea of my hair journey, I have had a lot of different types of hair extensions because unfortunately my hair is quite fine. Therefore I had clip-ins, I had pre-bonded hair extensions, and then one day I decided to try great lengths. I have heard quite a bit about the brand, but I was kind of put off by the price because don't get me wrong, but these are quite expensive hair extensions, but again, there is a reason for it. The reason for it being quite expensive is because the hair quality is absolutely amazing, as well as these hair extensions would last in your hair for up to 6 months. So as always, I get my hair extensions done in Cowboys and Angels in Dublin, and I'm going to put all the links down below so you can go watch and follow them on social media and see what I get up to on a daily basis. But basically, yeah, my extensions are applied by Cowboys and Angels, and this is I think this is my third this is my third set with Cowboys and Angels, and I cannot explain how delighted I am with my extensions. This time I've changed my color a little bit. I was kind of a little bit sick and tired of being entirely blonde, so I've broken my color up with some darker pieces, and as well my color is done by lovely Louise from Cowboys and Angels as well. So basically, what's the process when it comes to application of hair extensions? You need to book in for a consultation with Cowboys and Angels, which is absolutely free of charge. And when you're coming into the salon, the girls will be able to basically match the right color for you, because these hair extensions come in about, I would say, about 100 or possibly even more different colors and shades. So the girls will choose the right color to match your own hair, because it's very, very important that your hair extensions match your hair color perfectly, because that will make them look very natural. And also at that consultation, the girls will be able to price you, to give you a price quote in terms of what is it that you're looking to achieve with your hair extensions. Bear in mind that your prices of hair extensions depend on how many bonds, on like how many individual pieces do you want to be installed in your hair, and also the length of your hair. The length of great lengths, they come in three different standard lengths, and it is 30 centimeters, 40 centimeters, and 50 centimeters. And at this stage, I have had every single length, so I can really speak about the difference. Bear in mind, I am quite a short person, so on me the hair looks a little bit longer than actually could look on somebody who is an average size, if you know what I mean. So anyways, this time this set is a mix of 30 centimeters, 40 centimeters, and 45 centimeters as well. I have 100 bonds installed, and the reason why I mixed the lengths is because I wanted the style to be layered, as opposite to this heavy kind of full-on style, which I always had and I love as well, but just wanted to make it a little bit different, and I really, really like the result. So basically 30 centimeters pieces, let me find one so I can show you what length that would be. This is 30 centimeters piece, so you can see it goes as far as my nipples, yeah, pretty much. So this is 30 centimeters, and then 40 centimeters will be basically this length. As I mentioned, I do have 45 centimeters pieces in here as well, but they were quite long, so we have actually cut about that much of my extensions at the end when they were installed. When it comes to application process will depend on how many bonds do you get installed. As I mentioned, I do have 100 bonds at the moment, and the application took about 2.5, 3 hours, if I remember correctly. And also, very important thing about the buns, as I mentioned, the hair comes pre-bonded. So if you order 25 buns in Cowboys and Angels, from every 2 buns they actually make 3 buns. What does that mean? I know it sounds really confusing, but it actually isn't. It means that the buns are tiny. I will try to show you some of the buns that I have. You can see here. They are actually the smallest buns ever. Like that's really the reason why I absolutely love these hair extensions. Another reason why I love these hair extensions is because you don't feel like you're wearing hair extensions, which have never ever happened with any other hair extensions. And it doesn't matter if I had pre-bonded hair extensions or if I had clipped in hair extensions. It was always uncomfortable. I remember like working and putting my clip-in hair extensions and going into work and wearing them for a couple of hours, and then after a few hours they were getting so heavy and so uncomfortable that I actually had to take them off because I couldn't stand them, especially with that kind of length, 22 inches length. They were just really heavy. And even with my pre-bonded hair extensions, they were uncomfortable. They just were uncomfortable. The buns were huge, were massive, and it feels completely different when it comes to grey lengths. It really is like a Porsche of hair extensions. Another reason why I absolutely love this hair is because this is something that's very important to me. My natural hair is definitely not pucker straight. It's not curly, it's kind of wavy. I would say goes into this mermaid wave, but definitely 100% is not straight. So with this hair extensions, what happens? Obviously, we all have the days when we don't have time, or we're not bothered to actually go and style and blow dry our hair. So what happens is, if I decide not to blow dry my hair after I wash it, let it dry, let it air dry, then this hair will actually go into this beach wave. It will act very similar to my natural hair, which is extremely important because again, it looks natural. Imagine if you're at the beach and you know your hair dries into completely different texture than your natural hair. It wouldn't look good. In fact, this is exactly the issue that I had with my previous hair extensions. I used to have hairspray hair extensions, I used to have Spanish hair extensions, and this is what was happening, and it looked so awful. Basically, if I didn't style / blow dry my hair after I washed my hair, the hair extension would dry into like poker straight extension, where my hair would be wavy. So you can only imagine how ridiculous it looked like. Also, when I had, I think it was hairspray hair extensions, their life would be about 2 months. And yeah, the buns were really big, which I didn't like at all, especially because I have such a fine hair, and it's so easy for me, for my extensions, for my bonded extensions, to be picking through because that's just the way my hair is. And yeah, with hairspray hair extensions, unfortunately this was what I was experiencing, and with my Spanish hair I had exactly the same issue. The thing that annoyed me the most was after about a month and a half, or it was kind of starting about a month after I had my Spanish hair or hairspray hair installed. After about a month, they will start to slide down. So I would like wash my hair and start to style my hair, because again I had to style my hair because the hair extension texture was completely different than my own hair. And I would brush my hair and they would just come out. Just random strings of hair would come out. And I remember once going on holidays and we were about to go out actually, and I wasn't bothered to wash my hair, so I went to the salon. It was abroad actually, and I went to the salon to get a blow dry, and as she was washing my hair, she started to she washed my hair and then she wanted to blow dry it, and she started to brush it, and she was like, you know that your hair extensions are coming out? And I was like, yeah, just don't worry about it. And I was so embarrassed. I remember I was so embarrassed. And at that point, I think I had that hair in for about a month and a half. So that wasn't good at all. But yeah, nothing like this is happening when you have grey lengths whatsoever. Like, I would wear them for up to 6 months, and in around 4 months time after I got them installed for the first time, I would kind of notice that maybe there's a couple of bonds that would be like sliding down, but they won't slide down for me. I actually have to like pick them myself. So I'm not losing any bonds whatsoever. Now, when it comes to care of your hair extensions, it is very much recommended to purchase a brush. Don't judge me on the state of that brush, but this is actually the brush that I bought when I got my first set of Great Lengths installed, which was 4 years ago. Was it? 4? Yeah, around 4 years ago. So yeah, and I actually, to be honest with you, I actually do refuse to use any other brush than this, even if I'm not wearing hair extensions in my hair. I think it's the best brush I've ever used in my life. Mine needs an upgrade because, again, the state of it. Apologize for that. But it's an amazing brush, and it's really good when you blow dry in your hair as well, because the flat paddle brush allows you to blow dry your hair straight if that's what you want to achieve. And you see those little longer, I'm trying to get them right, the longer strokes, they kind of go in around your bonds to make sure that your bonds are being separated. Another thing that you're being advised to purchase as well when you get your Great Lengths installed is Great Lengths shampoo and conditioner. It is not necessary to purchase them, but it is advised to purchase them because they will protect your bonds. Basically, the life of your hair extensions will depend on how well do you take care of them. There are people who basically do not take care of their extensions, and they will get quite matted within quite a long time. After 3-4 months, they'll get matted and might get quite difficult to manage. But again, if you do take care of them, nothing like this will happen. Basically, as your hair grows, your bonds grow as well. So they will start to get matted, especially at the back where you sleep. So what you need to do is you just basically need to go to your bonds and make sure that you separate them. So this is literally what you're doing. I'm not quite sure if you're seeing, but separating the bonds one by one. And it's kind of like, you would think it's maybe time consuming, but it's not. I usually do it myself when I'm in front of the telly, and I just it's kind of like running my fingers through my bonds. Now, why is it recommended to buy a shampoo? Again, the shampoo and the conditioner will protect your bonds, will make sure that your bonds are staying strong and nice, because at the end of the day, these are keratin bonds, and keratin is a natural substance that's found in your hair, and within time, you'll be using your styling tools, you'll be using your blow dryer. These bonds obviously get a little bit damaged. So to make sure that you get the longest out of your extensions, it is recommended to use a shampoo and conditioner. Another thing that you're gonna be recommended when you get your set installed is not to put any conditioner on the bonds. So basically, when you wash your hair, if you choose to wash your hair with your regular shampoo, that's fine. Sometimes what I do is I would always wash my hair twice. So for the first wash, I would use my regular shampoo, and then for the second wash, I am going to use Great Lengths shampoo, but only on the bonds. So I just massage within the bonds and make sure that the shampoo gets into the bonds and protects them. If you happen to be using like coconut oil or any type of oils on your hair, again, it is recommended not to put it in around the bonds because it can kind of interfere with the bonds, and you want to make sure that your bonds are strong and are staying in your hair for as long as it's possible. And a lot of people have been asking me for a quote on like how much is a set of Great Lengths hair extensions. This is a very, very difficult question to answer because for me, a set is 100 bonds of such and such a length. For somebody else, a set might be 50 bonds of a completely different length, etc., etc. So basically, you will get your quote when you come in for a consultation. What you can do as well, if you want to get an idea of how much the set of hair extensions will cost you, all you need to do as well is to ring the salon, and I'm going to make sure that I put the number down below, and you can speak to the girls, and the girls can give you very much roughly estimated cost based on what you kind of explain to them over the phone. Because again, we need to remember one thing as well. Hair extensions are not only to achieve the length, to make your hair longer. Hair extensions are used to achieve the volume and fill the hair. Basically, I myself do not have a lot of hair. Well, I do have a lot of hair, but my hair is really thin. So I am always looking for to add a little bit more volume into my hair. In fact, what I intend to do as well is I intend to get longer length installed, and then while my hair is growing, I kind of get sick of the longer length. So I would say around 4 months after I get my hair extensions done, I usually chop them. So I will try to find a picture and show you how my hair extensions look like when I chop them. They don't look like hair extensions at all. And yeah, I remember even before getting a full set done, I would rock my own hair, but I would always have around 10 bonds on each side just to fill this side where my natural hair is struggling the most. So yeah, I think this is basically it. This is all the information that I can give you on great length hair extensions. If you do have any other question, you're more than welcome to comment down below or contact me on social media, or perhaps maybe you would like to contact the salon yourself. Again, the number will be in the description box and I will try to enter it on the screen as well, so it's easy for you. And yeah, I'm just going to give you a quick look on how my extensions look like. Try to turn around so you can see. And this is 100 bonds. And this is 100 bonds of 45 centimeters, 40 centimeters, and 30 centimeters. I absolutely love them. I like the style, the way the girls cut them for me as well. I really like the layers, and I think it looks very natural. Bear in mind that I am this is my day 3 of my hair, so I'm due to wash my hair, so yeah, just bear that in mind.